Welcome back, my adoring public, to more Trails of Cold Steel 2. Pharaoh Fiasco here. Last episode, we pretty much had to go ahead. The next section contains a Divine Knight battle. Yeah, get everything before this out of the way. You may have just equipped EX orbs as necessary. Yeah, I think we're good to go. Proceed. It's gonna jump us straight to the Divine Knight battle, which should happen at the Schwartz Drake barrier, rather. Class 7 departed Ruhr City aboard the Courageous, and they were quickly on their way to the outskirts of the highway where they planned to rendezvous with Angelica's supporters in the Provincial Army. Alright, so we've got ourselves a little fighting force too, so does this mean we're gonna have party members for the first time? Is that... Yep. Okay, and she's changed back into her usual stuff.
Cool. Looks like my volunteers are ready to go. I'll see you later.
Oh, she's leaving the party?
Good luck, and take care.
Just be careful.
Don't worry about me. I'll be just fine. Even should I fail and end up tossed into the fiery depths of hell, I'll crawl my way back up again.
So basically, you can't, like, even if you die, you won't get killed. Alright.
For not even hell could keep me away from this land rife with beautiful ladies. Truly, I have found Shangri-La.
Hey?
You remind me so much of my brother.
Yeah, best people.
You know we're worried about you, right?
This isn't the time for jokes, Angie. It's serious. You might be going to fight your dad, but this is still a war.
Oh, I know. Even if he knows I'm his opponent, no. Because he knows I'm his opponent, my own man won't hold back in the slightest.
That doesn't bode well for us, does it?
So neither will I. It took me too long to find you guys. The last thing I want is to be taken away from you forever.
Well, as long as you understand what's at stake.
Come back safely, Angie. We'll be praying for your success.
Thanks. Alright, now it's my turn to take care of my own problems.
But you don't have to. Like, you can just join our party, dude.
You just sit back and watch, okay?
Right!
She's just... Okay. Okay, but she does have one. Godlike.
Nice. Looks like it works just fine.
Lady Angelica!
All units, we will hereby begin advancing on the Schwartz Drake barrier. Brave heroes of Nortia, lend me your strength. It is only with your aid that I will be able to defeat my father and secure this province's rightful future.
Hey, she can speak like a noble when she wants to. Oh, I appreciate that.
Yes, ma'am.
It looks like hers probably fights with its fists, just like she does. Still feels... Well, we already... Because the game pretty much told us that we're gonna jump in as backup at some point. Now we should actually get to see her father, though, shouldn't we? Yep, that looks like her dad.
Your lordship.
Marquis Rogner.
What is it? Why are you so flustered?
I thought you should hear this as soon as possible, sir. The Reinford building has been attacked. Lord Heidel was arrested.
What? Are you certain of this?
Is that really surprising?
Yes, sir. In addition, Lady Angelica is leading several soldates in this direction.
How did they get that? Well, I was about to ask how did they get that intel, but they can probably see a whole bunch of soldates charging down the highway, so...
I imagine they are being piloted by a small number of our very own.
That good-for-nothing daughter!
Is he gonna jump into a soldat too now?
Huh? Where you going?
Oh! V? Why is he here?
What do you want?
They know each other!
You off to settle the score with your daughter? Let me lend a hand. I didn't come all this way to do nothing.
We've never fought V inside of a soldat, so he's probably gonna be our opponent.
You stay out of this.
Oh, I guess not.
This has nothing to do with you, or even the Noble Alliance. This is a father disciplining his child for going one step too far. You remain here and stay on alert for the 3rd Armored Division coming from the Nord Highlands.
Is he? I don't know.
Look at him getting all fired up. He's all right in my book.
I don't know if Vulcan is just gonna stand back and not do anything.
Can't say I'm a huge fan of getting in the way of a family matter like this, but this is too good a chance to pass up.
A chance to pilot a soldat or something else? A chance for what? Several hours later? How long would it take them to get there in the soldats? Okay. Well, I guess we were covering a lot more ground in the time we were running around than I thought we were. Yeah. Angelica's does look like it's built for fisticuffs. I guess it's some sort of, yeah, it's a father-daughter thing, which is keeping her from using every available tool at her disposal, hence us, but oh well.
The situation is really tense down there.
It feels like they could start fighting at any moment.
Good luck, Angelica.
Lady Angelica, something's happening in the fortress.
That looks like...
Okay. That's probably her dad. Yeah.
Can you hear me, Angelica?
Yep. And that thing looks like it can take a beating.
Father!
I'll commend you for arresting Director Rogner and making it all the way to me. But I'm not going to let success go to your head any further. It's time for your father to personally give you some stern discipline for all your transgressions.
Your lordship.
It couldn't be.
I mean, he didn't come out into the soldat for nothing, dude. Come on.
Is he challenging her to a one-on-one duel?
Oh, one-on-one. That's probably not going to end well for her.
I knew this is what would happen. Very well, Father. What say you and I get down to business?
Okay. We're counting on you, Angelica.
Begin!
Crap. I wonder... Okay. So Angelica was... Crap.
Is that it, Angelica? Is that all your Eastern martial arts can muster?
Yeah. He fights using a different discipline then.
Please, I'm more concerned for you, Father.
So he fights hand to hand as well, but in another style? I guess it is like Angelica to not have wanted to learn how to fight from her dad then.
You'll need more than just raw strength to win against a title practitioner.
Say what you will.
Your lordship!
Good luck, Lady Angelica.
Yep. This is more like watching a family feud than an all-out war. But with robots.
That's how you know it's anime.
I think the robot thing alone makes it pretty different from most family feuds.
Still, at least they can communicate honestly with one another, even if they have to use their fists to do it.
Ah, you know, when you're right, you're right.
Soldiers seem to be completely enthralled by the battle, too.
Marquis's soldat might have the upper hand in terms of raw power and defense, but Angie's clearly spent a lot of time practicing so that she can use her Taito skills while on hers.
Wow, okay, so she's been practicing in it too. I don't know why I thought she just commandeered it and jumped in today.
Looks that way, yeah. I think this fight will end up being decided by a single moment.
Go on, Angie. Oh no!
Oh, that's not good. That armoring of his.
Give up and accept your defeat. You don't stand a chance against this Hector soldat in hand-to-hand combat. So hurry up and resign yourself to the inevitable before yours ends up smashed to pieces with you in it.
Huh. There's no way to know how a duel is going to end until it's over. That was a little something I learned from a friend who loved a good gamble.
Crow?
Gotta say though, getting all worked up like that can't be good for your blood pressure. You're not getting any younger.
Enough!
That got to him.
Allow me to finish you off.
Now!
What?
Get schooled!
How'd she send a big old thing like that flying?
That's her zero impact.
Yeah, this fight's done.
That was a close one, but I pulled through in the end.
I didn't expect for you to have an ace like that up your sleeve.
Yeah, for her to be able to do her zero impact perfectly like that was definitely a left turn. Alright.
I suppose that's another thing you must have learned after you ran away from home.
Do I detect a hint of salt there? Like, of course, I guess I can understand why he would be upset with her for doing that, but...
You couldn't be less like a noble if you tried.
Uncle Hydo was right though. I sure as hell take after you. You were the one that taught me that true Erebonian nobles must always be able to stand on their own 2 feet. Those words have always stuck with me, you know.
It looks as though I've no choice. I admit defeat, Angelica.
He looks kind of like a...
Looks like it's finally over.
Yeah. Hey, he looks kind of like a wolf to me.
Thank goodness. Now we can...
Sorry, but this ain't over just yet.
I'd completely forgotten about Vulcan.
What?
What is that?
Angie!
Wow. Yeah, that thing looks like it could shoot the Courageous out of the sky. Giant Soldat Goliath.
Is that another new model?
It's gigantic.
Hey there, your lordship. I came to spoil your reunion.
What is the meaning of this? I told you not to interfere. And besides, the battle has already been.
Maybe so, but with the crimson wings in the sky, I ain't gonna just sit back and do nothing.
Okay, so Vulcan's doing his trying to find a purpose after having accomplished it. His previous one sort of thing. I getcha.
I've got a job to do, and me and this here Goliath are gonna do it.
How dare you harm Lady Angelica? Move away from his lordship at once! Such impertinent behavior will not be...
Man, these guys just don't understand.
Shut it. I ain't got time for weaklings. Unless you want to end up dead, stay the hell away from me.
Rap.
Its power is incredible.
Yeah, they got the message really quickly.
But there's no way a Soldat that massive moving like that's gonna hold out for long.
Come on now. You don't think you can sit back and watch from up there now that me and Goliath are out, do you?
I mean, couldn't we? Unless he started threatening to kill people, we could just fly away, right?
Get down here. It's our turn. Rain Schwarzer.
Okay.
It's him, isn't it?
Yep, that's Vulcan.
Wasn't he one of Crow's friends from the Imperial Liberation Front?
Were they friends? Well, they seemed kind of chummy.
Guess he wants a revenge match after losing to us in the mine.
What are you going to do, Lane?
Velamar's ready to go at any time. So if you're set on fighting...
Which, of course, he is.
I am. And he's right. I can't just sit back and watch. It's time we finally settle the score with him.
Okay. So we haven't really made anything new for Valimar in a little bit. This is gonna be touch and go. Well, I'd imagine it'd be somewhere south of the difficulty it was fighting Instructor or Major Nightheart.
He's an exceptionally dangerous foe, to say nothing of the Soldat he's piloting. Good luck.
Thanks.
Alright.
There you are. It's the ash-colored night.
Here comes the star of the show. Kick some ass, Reen.
Oh, you know it.
Let's do this, Valimar! Together, we can disable that thing!
Acknowledged.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, you don't know how long I've been waiting for this.
Yeah, after Scarlet told you how he demolished her, you had to go and get yourself a super duper soldat. Alright.
Couldn't ask for a better stage. We got no chance for interruptions. This is perfect. So let's go! Rain Schwarzer!
Okay. So we probably... Someone's got a thing that can lower defense, which is probably going to be, like, crucial in this battle.
This'll be a tough one. Be careful.
Yeah, a single punch did that much. Goliath body, L arm, R arm. Okay. Let's go for the R arm. Nope.
My turn.
Increases physical strength, which is nice, but let's actually.
This to you.
I'll try at least.
I kind of want a resonant beat, so yeah. Get that going for us. Okay, at the very least, yeah, we can probably take him no problem. Now the L arm. There we go. The body seemed too obvious. Even though we're barely doing any damage. He hasn't queued up any attacks yet, though. We do have to try the body at least once, though. Yeah, he guards that. Alright.
Okay.
Let us... Yeah. We'll keep the resonant beat going. And then see if he's got any elemental weaknesses after that. I wonder if the L arm... Well, the L arm looks exactly identical to the right, so it probably doesn't have any special guns or anything. Okay, Goliath, level 93. A cutting-edge heavy soldat piloted by V. Has incredible destructive power. It's highly susceptible to seal, though. Well, I shouldn't say highly susceptible, but we can at least inflict it. Nice. Crap. This is probably one of those ones where we, Wild Rage, what's the one? I think Chivalry Runes was the one that lowered defense?
I'll show you how it's done.
Yeah. You can go ahead and keep doing this. Okay, defense and arts defense down. Something to make us be able to do more than, like, there we go. Like, even a tiny bit of damage. Crap. He's not hurting us very much either, so that's fine, but this is gonna take forever without Chivalry Runes. Which are already almost expired already. Let's have... Okay. We don't know what's about to happen, so we definitely... Like in a morning moon.
My turn.
Well, yeah, we're not really worried about dropping his attack, I guess. Imperial Press. Nope. Don't know what that was about to do, but we said no to that. Yeah. We're gonna have to, charge our EP after this. Oh well. At least now we can use our Unite attack, so. Charge. And then we can Chivalry Runes right after this. Luckily, we still have, plenty left over. Yeah, it doesn't really look like it... Okay, so we definitely built Valimar to be defensive before this. But we probably wanted to go crazy on the attack instead. Like, we're definitely going to win. It's just going to take a bit.
Let's go.
Yeah, might as well.
Follow me. Right. Go. Sacred
Okay, cool.
Keep it up.
I'll handle this.
Strength and Arts attack down, and then we can Chivalry Runes to get his defense and Arts defense down too. Rena's almost at full CP even. So yeah, the toughest fight that we've had so far was definitely Major Nightheart. Okay. Definitely don't want to get Imperial pressed. Nope. Aha! Crap. Still don't know what that is, so... Down to 30 CP. Rapid fire. Not really afraid of the damage these things could do, but... If only we could get a little more... Okay.
I'll handle this.
Oh, we're still Morning Mooned, so that's good. Yeah. No reason to stop the Chivalry Runes. Down this guy's defense a little bit. And plus, that deals more damage than anything we've been putting out. Destruction Flame. Aha! That would probably... Oh, wow. That would definitely have hurt. So we want to make sure we don't get Destruction Flamed. That is for certain. Though, since he gets so many turns, it's going to be kind of difficult for us to... Yeah. It's going to be kind of difficult for us to build our bravery points back up. Burn 50%. That'll impede. Okay, let's try his body in this one. He didn't block it, so... Okay. Is this gonna do a massive amount of damage? 30. Okay. It could have been worse. Okay, so he is gonna Chivalry Runes, and then Reen is gonna Morning Moon and then get healed afterwards. Go ahead and keep the Arts attack and defense down. Or maybe we should... Maybe we should start Thundering Roaring instead? We're in a pretty good spot. Yeah. We're not really in a position where we're worried about getting killed by this guy. Yeah, as long as we can duck those Destruction Flames, we should be good. All these turns. Well... The CP comes pretty reliably, so I guess it's not too much of an issue. If only we could get some counterattacks. Crap. It's gonna grab us again. That's fine. The body's kind of okay. It's not gonna be the left arm again. Alright, yeah, we're gonna get healed, so...
Very well.
That 30,000 is not gonna be easy.
I'll help.
It's not gonna be easy on the HP total anyway, but it's whatever. We can eat a little bit of damage here. Not too terribly worried. Alright. It did 3,000 damage less, so I'm okay with that. Yeah, let's, Morning Moon. I think that's, no, Destruction Flame. That should be an, a Rapid Fire. So, charge here.
Allow me.
Okay, yeah. It's a rapid fire. Can we get a... Nope. Too much to ask for? Alright. That's the destruction flame. Alright, well. Nothing to do but to block it. I'm expecting almost as much damage as an unblocked Imperial Press. Okay, no, about half as much. Still good. Still good. That's an okay amount to block. Crap, dude. Alright, well. Just gotta go for it. We're gonna need to have Usus heal us, because, yeah. There wasn't really a way out of that. Crap. Unless Usus can get a turn in before... Nope.
My turn.
Yeah. Alright. Heal us, please. And then from here, I guess let's try the right arm again. Nice! Even though that barely did anything.
That's it. Just a little more.
Okay, rapid fire. Not as strong as Imperial Press, so that's fine. This is another destruction flame, so let us defend. Definitely don't want anything wild happening.
I leave this to you.
All right, let's get this started.
Yeah, she'll be better from here because dropping its attack and speed, we're barely getting any damage in as it is, so. There we go. Yeah, we can just have her keep doing that. And the last time it did 12,000 damage, I'm expecting barely 10,000 this time. Yeah, not even 10,000. Alright, good stuff. Yeah, we'll eat a hit, but... Oh, it guards that. She can heal us, thankfully. Once her next turn comes up anyways. They can attack us and then immediately move into another... Oh, man. Alright. She'll be able to heal, and I doubt this is going to do 100,000 damage in one fell swoop, so... Nice! Go for a finisher there. So we are going to take a huge hit here, but we're getting very close to the end of this fight. 21,000. It probably would have been best for us to hold on until... Yeah. We could have gotten the fiver, but... 30,000. About as much as an Imperial Press. So it looks a lot more dangerous, but it's actually not very much more. Yeah, let's go for it. And then she...
My turn.
Yeah. No, she needs to heal because we're not going to be able to after this. So, yeah. Rapid fire is definitely the least dangerous of its attacks. So we're barely worried about that. Morning Moon. We just can't get a good amount of counters. That's the only thing. And she's not going to be able to go after him with another Thundering Roar. At least not until we heal up our EP a little bit.
Okay.
Yep. Charge. Then we can duck out of the way of... Nope. No Imperial Press for you. Well, barely any damage for us. Yeah, let's go for it. And see, after this, we would have had another 50,000. Oh, I should have waited. Well, the fight could have played out a little bit differently, so we may not have even gotten those, so... Oh, well. 45,000 damage. Wow. Choosing to eat that was probably not the best move. But, we're back in there. Okay. Another rapid fire. Okay, she's... Dang. Kind of wanted her to do something other than heal us, but you know, when push comes to shove, we got to do the smart thing rather than the reckless thing. Okay, another 45,000 damage. Hopefully, it doesn't do that much, but we haven't attack downed it or anything. Yeah, 40k. Ah. Can we? Hopefully. Nice. Okay, so 2 finishers. If this does 27,000, then it'll be a little bit more than having held out for the 5er. No. Well, just barely more, I guess. Okay. So Instructor Sarah, we're gonna have her... Yeah. Thundering Roar just to drop its attack. And we can have Reen Morning Moon to get him out of harm's way. Cool. 2 more of those and we should be good to go. So we're gonna try going for those. We might have our HP and our EP in a little bit of a dangerous predicament, but we're too close to mess up now. And gotcha. Even though that was barely anything. No Imperial Press either. Cool. If once her turn comes back up, that should be game. Morning Moon. Keep him out of harm's way. Because if we can get it down to about 10k HP, we should be done, hopefully. Just so much HP on this thing, it's insane.
My turn.
Yeah. We'll be just barely at it. I think? Okay, cool, that is it. Crap!
That was fun.
Yeah, just because it could eat so many hits. Crap. But luckily magical damage seemed to be our best bet.
He won! He really won!
An impressive achievement, considering how stacked the odds were against him.
Yeah, we definitely didn't prepare correctly for this.
Oh yeah, that's our Reen!
I knew someone who was in the same class as C would put up a good fight. Sure, I might have lost this fight too, but I couldn't have wished for my flame to burn brighter one last time before it went out for good.
He's gonna blow himself up on us, dude? I don't get what's about to happen.
What just happened?
I knew it. Watch out, Reen. Don't get too close. Supporting a frame that huge was putting a massive strain on that thing's orbital engine. It could blow any minute now. And the blast will probably take the whole soul dot with it.
So, why is V killing himself?
What?
Vulcan! Get out of there quickly! If you don't hurry, you're gonna die!
Sorry, but this is just how I wanted it to be.
Okay, at least he's gonna explain.
I did what I set out to do. I can't say I don't have regrets, but I'm satisfied at least.
Are you an idiot? If you go and die, it all amounts to nothing!
I died a long time ago.
I really want Vulcan to live now that we're at this stage. I know it seems kind of weird and random, but I don't want him to die.
I've been dead since the day that bastard had the others in Arngarm slaughtered. At least now, I can finally be reunited with them and G.
I never cared about G.
Anyway, try and give Scarlet and Crow the end to all of this that they want too. Can you do that for me? See ya. It's been fun.
What?
Reen! Get away from him!
Well, we hardly knew you, dude. Seriously. I guess he was sort of directionless in life, but still. Yeah.
No!
Reen,
It's... But... I don't know, dude. I feel like letting himself get blown up was a little premature.
Was this really what V wanted?
how did this happen?
I don't know, dude. Well, at the very least, it provides quite the impetus to get reconciled with your family. So, yeah, everything was put back into order by Angelica and Marquis Ragnar. Yeah, it would feel kind of petty to keep fighting after that. And with that, the crisis of the Schwartz-Drake barrier came to an end. Shortly thereafter, the Marquis formally recognized his defeat and swore an oath to Princess Alphen. He swore, "From this moment on, our provincial army shall withdraw from the Alliance and play no further part in the war." He's got a really cool character design. So, does that mean Jellica's free to come with us? I don't know. Scarlet and Crow probably are not going to be very happy when they find out about what Vulcan did. Oh! Elisa's mother also returned to her position as chairman of the Reinford group. In no time at all, she went to work reuniting the various divisions and quelling the chaos that had arisen. Sifting through the information she had acquired, she discovered that the soldats were primarily being produced in the West. This knowledge in hand, she drove herself to investigate further, doing all within her power to guide the war to a conclusion. And then this should be... Oh! Oh, I guess we can, Is this? This is Ruhr, yeah. While all that was going on, they landed in the Courageous in the newly liberated Ruhr. And the Reinford Company was gracious enough to offer to perform full-scale maintenance on her. Class 7 then decided to use the downtime to relax in the city while they had the chance. Alright, so... we get to have a few bonding events then. I still don't know about V, though. I really felt like he could have found a new purpose in life. Ruhr's stopover day. But I guess I've never had everybody I considered family slaughtered in one fell swoop. So, I don't know. The city has a much nicer energy to it than it did under Alliance control. It must be due to the chairman returning to her post and the Marquis declaring neutrality. I'm happy to see how things have changed, but this peace came at a steep price. Yeah. Maybe a walk would do me some good. I'm still feeling kind of down, but maybe spending some time talking with the others will help. I should probably check on Valimar too. I really overworked him yesterday. It might be best to hold off on that until I'm done in the city, though. So talking to Valimar, bonding points which can be used to trigger bonding events will be allocated to you on stop. Oh yeah, we already know. To advance the story, choose to board the Courageous at the airport. Okay. Received bonding points. For the duration of this stopover day, Ruhr's town map can be accessed by pressing the X button. I just don't know, like, when you think about it, it's unlikely that Arngarm and even Vulcan himself haven't killed people, but we don't know anything about that. We never saw him as anybody but the person who wanted to kill Blood and Iron. Alright. Oh, that's a very interesting way to do their map. It looks like we've got bonding events with everybody but Sharon. Okay, we do want to save first though, because that That is definitely not a fight we want to redo. Yeah, we were fighting him for a bit. Let's start with Machias. He should be somewhere over here. Yeah, here he is. See what his bonding event's all about. I'll be taking a look around the Ruhr Institute of Technology soon. It's practically the premier technical university in the country, so I think any time I spend there will be to my benefit. I would imagine so. We did go inside during our field study, but that was just for Professor Schmidt's request, so we didn't explore much. Still, it's very you to make a break for the nearest school when we finally get a little time to rest. Well, if there's something I can only see while we're here, why wouldn't I? Maybe you should do the same. No better way to lift your spirits to get your mind off what's going on, what's getting them down, rather. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks. Maybe he's right. Checking out the Institute probably would cheer me up. Yeah, I think you're onto something here. Would it be okay if I tagged along? Of course. I was kind of hoping you would. Shall we? So what innovations are going on at the Ruhr? Whoa! What was that? And, I guess an orbital car? Or, RC cars probably aren't a thing here, but... Sorry about that, guys. Hey, I recognize you two. You guys came here for a field study one time with your other classmates, right? Hit that nail on the head, but... Mind explaining what those two tiny cars are? Actually, I think I remember seeing them during our field study, too. These babies? They're a new kind of toy that we're developing. We're calling them Orbital Remote-Controlled Cars, so ORC cars. They're basically little cars that run on orbital power that you can drive around with these radio frequency control devices. With things settled down here in Ruhr, we're off to test our new and improved ones all around town. That's some impressive technology. You've replicated the look of the Reinford Company's Lux line of vehicles very well, too. I wonder if that's some sort of copyright infringement. Oh, do you recognize them, Machias? With the number of cars on the roads of Heimdall, you start to recognize different models after a while. Oh, was it unusual for him to have noticed that? So I eventually decided to start doing some research into what each one had to offer. The Lux series was one of the ones that I found myself particularly fond of, so its name stuck in my mind. Now there's a man with taste. If you can appreciate the beauty of these little babies, you're gonna go far in life. Actually, you're just the kind of guy who would like to give this thing a little test run. Are you serious? As serious as we've ever been. We want as many people playing with these things as possible, right? Oh, actually, it'd be great if you could grab another friend too. 3 people racing against each other wouldn't just be awesome, but would also provide us with some valuable data. So we have to pick a third person? Well, in that case, we'd be happy to play with your cars for a while, for you, rather. And I already know who our third will be, though I'd hardly call him a friend. Considering that Eustace was the very first person who popped up into your mind, yeah, he might just be your best friend. Wait, you're not thinking of... He is, though. And Eustace agreed to do it, too. Hey. Yep, he was. Of all the things you could summon me out of the blue for, a toy car race? Still, it's not as though I have anything better to do. I accept your challenge. Ha! Smile while you still can. I expect you to give this your all too, Reen. Okay, if you insist. Well, now that you know the controls, the course will take you from here, around the front of the RF building, and to the top of the steps over near F. You're gonna have to chase after your cars though, since the orbital waves have a limited range. Okay, so we're gonna look kinda goofy doing this, but okay. Well then, shall we get started? Take your positions. Ready, set, go! Their cars left the starting line and the race of the century began. The 3 of them chased furiously after their cars, struggling to adjust to the unfamiliar controls. And as they finally neared the finish line, Eustace and Machias hit their competitive peak, each one desperate to claim victory. Get the hell out of my way! Kneel before me, fool. Guys, calm down a bit or you're gonna... Oh. What? Impossible! They crashed? Yeah, they crashed. We have our winner. In first place, Reen Schwarzer. Seriously? It was a neck-and-neck race, but once they crashed their cars, Eustace and Machias didn't stand a chance. Looks like you got a bit carried away at the wheel there, fellas. That was careless of me. This is completely ridiculous. But we got some fantastic data thanks to you three. We'll have to get this back to the lab and start brainstorming improvements right away. Great work, you guys. Thanks. Alright, the race complete. Eustace went back to whatever he was doing, and the researchers skipped off gleefully to the Institute. Whew. Didn't expect that would end up being such a big thing. I'm a little frustrated that I didn't manage to come in first. But if the whole thing cheered you up, I'd say it was well worth doing. Thanks, Machias. That means a lot. Hey, no need to make a big deal out of it. On a more pragmatic note, I can't see something like toy cars becoming very successful during wartime. Just another reason for us to fight for peace, I suppose. Yeah, that's a fight I'm sure we'll win. Besides, if these things ever make it to market, we can have another race. Sounds good to me. Next time I'm taking Eustace down. Hey. A bit of healthy competition never hurt anybody. Your bond with Maki is strengthened. They give us 5 of these. Cover and anger. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's hang out with Milliam. Yeah. What's up, Milliam? I guess the Isagraph's pretty much stuck in Ruhr Station for the time being. Well, better stuck than under Alliance control, right? Now that I think about it, I never went and got what I left in there a while ago. She left something in there? Actually, yeah. It would make sense that Milliam's been on the Isagraph a couple of times. Maybe I should grab it before it starts running again. Maybe I should tag along. It'd be kind of cool to take a look around inside, too. Yeah. Mind if I join you, Milliam? We didn't exactly get to look around last time we were in there, and to be honest, I'd kind of like to. I'm not stopping you. In the words of Fee, let's roll! I know Fee says ya a lot, but never let's roll. Oh well. I'm assuming it's going to be some sort of trinket. They spoke to the RMP officers guarding the station and were granted permission to step aboard the Isagraph. Once inside, they went straight to the front carriage, and Milliam found what she was looking for on the engine room's dashboard. Oh, a huge teddy bear. Oh, it's a stuffed bear. A pretty big one, too. He's awesome, isn't he? Gramps bought him for me a while back as a reward for completing a mission. He did? I'm having a hard time imagining Chancellor Osborne buying someone something so cute as a present. Yeah, guess he didn't seem like the type, huh? He probably bought it for me on a whim. Oh, I wasn't trying to suggest he was a cold-hearted person or anything. Hey, while we're here, you want to go do some exploring? I bet the chairs in here are way softer than any sofa you've ever tried. Sure, why not? Still, we're putting the RMP out, remember? We can't spend too long in here. We're probably gonna sit in that weird VIP section. Oh, no, just the regular chairs. Man, you weren't kidding. These really are comfy. It was a gift from the Emperor, though. It's no wonder that it'd be so ritzy. I know, right? I'm jealous of how much he got to use it, too. He got to live it up on his way to the conference in Crossbell. Oh yeah, Prince Olivert and Toa were on board for that trip, too. This guy. What's up? Nothing. I was just thinking about how this train's lost its master. The same way you, Captain Claire, and the other Iron Bloods have. I guess that's a particularly apt way of thinking about it. Oh, that's true. Guess he can't really live it up anymore if he's dead, huh? Nothing we can do about it, though. Crow outsmarted him, and that's that. Still can't believe he actually managed to kill him. I mean, after that conversation that the adult party members had and the fact that he was standing out in the open, I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see. I wasn't expecting you to be able to talk about him so impartially. I mean, if you're upset about it, there's no need to force yourself not to let it show, you know? Why would I be? When Dad was shot by that Jaeger, I was beside myself with worry and anger. And the Chancellor was like a father to all of you, wasn't he? So I'm just saying, there's no need to force yourself to seem happy. If you need a shoulder to cry on, Sorry, I really don't know what you mean. Does she not care that he died? What's it even like to cry anyway? Milliam doesn't know what it's like to cry? What do you mean, what's it like to cry? Surely you've done it before. Everyone has. I'm asking because I seriously don't know. Wait, you're serious? You've never cried? Not once? I guess not. I felt moved when reading books and felt kind of lonely when someone wasn't there anymore. But being so upset about something that tears come out of your eyes just seems kind of alien to me. How? She's never cried? Never? She's younger than the rest of us, but by her age, most people have done it more than they can count. Huh? What'd you go all quiet for? Are you still down about the stuff with V? What is up with Milliam? I actually think, well, I don't know. This is kind of really interesting, though. Milliam might have a shot at actually becoming canonized with this one. Milliam's bonding event, anyway. Cheer up, okay? It's not fun if you're all gloomy like this. No, it's okay. I was just having a hard time processing what you were saying. I just want you to remember one thing. To all of us in Class 7, you're both a classmate and a friend. If anything were ever to happen to you, all of us would be incredibly upset. Enough to cry a lot. Just remember that. Okay. I still don't know what you're trying to say, but I'll keep that in mind. I really like all you guys, too. And come on, with how reckless you are, you're gonna run into trouble way before I do. Fair point. I'll be careful. I mean, she's not wrong. But Milliam's never cried? After they finished talking, the two of them left the Eisengraph stuffed bear in hand. Your bond with Milliam strengthened? Yep. Not enough to actually get to the next bonding point, but... or... link level, rather. Let's, oh, she's holding it now. I'll have to bring him aboard the Courageous with us later. I still don't know what half the stuff you said meant, though. Well, whatever. I'll probably figure it out someday. And Emma's standing here, so why not? This city is so amazing that I almost can't take it all in. It's not so much a different city as it is a different world. Nothing is familiar. I know a lot of our classmates feel this way, but I grew up in such a rural area I can hardly believe what I'm looking at. Yeah, I felt the same the first time I was here. It's a far cry from Ymir, that's for sure. Still, while you're here, why not walk around and take in the sights? It's a bit intimidating, but there's a lot to see. That sounds like a fun idea. And, Reen? I know it's hard, but I hope things get better for you soon. Thanks, Emma. I hope so too. Maybe she'd appreciate a guide. Ruhr is a big place and all. Yeah. How about I give you a guided tour of the place? I've been here before, so I should be able to give you a decent one. At least. Not a Lisa grade, but still. Are you sure you wouldn't mind? I'd love that! Go ahead and hit up all the good spots of Ruhr. That underground bar looked like the most interesting place. Ooh, what a strange sensation. The idea of a moving staircase is incredible, isn't it? True enough, this isn't the only one in the continent either. Zeiss over in Liberl, I wouldn't be surprised if they were introduced in more cities in Erebonia. Yeah, that was going really quickly. What's that big structure over there? An orbital generator, apparently. They provide the energy that this town and its factories need to work. I've heard that they have plans to make more of them too. Or at least they had plans. I'm guessing they've been put on hold until the Reinford company is fully reorganized again. It's amazing that technology like this actually exists. It's like magic in a way. Yeah, any sufficiently advanced technology and all that. Reen continued to show Emma around the city, focusing primarily on the things one couldn't find anywhere else. Eventually their tour came to an end and they decided to stop for a rest. Hanging out on a bench in the city? Oh no. Just overlooking the staircase. Whew! There's so much to take in here that my head's still spinning. Every time I thought I'd seen all there was to see, you led me to something else that was even more incredible. That's the same way I felt the first time I was here. It gets even more incredible when you realize that in a few decades, places that look like this could be the norm. You may be right, especially with the way technology is always advancing. It reminds me of something I read in a book once. It said, technology that is beyond the comprehension of the observer is indistinguishable from magic. Hey, yeah, exactly. That's one way to look at it, sure. But if that is the case, where does it leave witches like me? If people develop new technology, it's embraced with open arms, but our equally convenient magic is feared as heretical. That's why we're forced to live in the shadows, hiding both our existence and our powers away from the people. I never thought of it like that, but yeah, huh. Is that the only reason we exist? To fulfill duties that nobody even knows about while the world leaves us behind? Sorry, Emma. I never realized you felt that way. No, not at all. I'm the one who should be sorry. I didn't mean to ramble at you like this. You're shouldering a far heavier burden than I am right now. Another person's worries are the last thing you need. Even more so when my duty as a witch is to support you. I'm sure Grandmother and Celine would be very annoyed at me right now. You don't have anything to be sorry for. And honestly, all of your concerns make sense to me. I don't think anyone exists just to fulfill some arbitrary set of duties, especially you. You really think so? Sure, you're a witch, but that doesn't have to define who you are as a person. To us, you're Emma, our class president and our friend, who also just so happens to be a witch. Nobody gets to pick how they're born, but everyone deserves to choose how they want to live their life. I suppose you're right. So don't let being a witch force you into dedicating your life to fulfilling your duties or whatever. Focus on finding something that you want to do. We're all here to help you do that. You know that, right? You're not alone. I don't think anyone else in our class has figured out exactly how to live their life either. When you put it that way... There's no supposing about it, is there? You're right. Thank you, Reen. It might not be easy to find something I want to do for myself, but maybe it's time that I start thinking long and hard about it. If I run into any difficulties, though, you'll be the first person I come to for support. Whenever you need it, I'll be there. Okay. So Emma had a fairly interesting outlook on how things were going for witches. But honestly, yeah, most of the world doesn't know that they even exist. Okay, not close enough to actually hit the next bonding level with, or link level with. But we're gonna go ahead, because this part is probably around an hour long already. We're gonna go ahead, do the rest of the bonding events. That's all gonna be next time though, so definitely join me then for more Trails of Cold Steel 2. Bye for now, guys.